if you're in a relationship and it feels like your person has checked out emotionally, maybe physically, just something feels off, this could be your reading. We're going to look at the energy of you and your person. Okay, it's collective. Don't force it to fit. If you want to book a personal with me, email me. It's right on my TikTok page. So we are shuffled, cut, and cleared. And I feel like before I even pull any cards, like this is going to be a reading about your intuition. Or your intuition plays a role here. Okay, so let's just get started. This is you. 3 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you've exhausted all avenues with this person. Like you've tried, you are trying to figure out what's going on. You may even ask them what's wrong. You don't get an answer, or they say nothing. A fight starts, but your intuition is telling you something's wrong. It's like this person is checked out. The connection's breaking. Here's your person, Death in reverse, but they're not leaving. But they won't give you closure either, right? So you can't get a straight answer from this person, which makes it more suspicious. Like, why won't you just tell me why you're acting weird? It's like they don't want to give you that closure. Here's you, the Strength card. This is going to transform you. I feel like this is for you, where your intuition is going to prove itself to you, where you're going to realize how strong you are, how adept you are at putting 2 and 2 together if you take a step back, is what I'm getting. This feels like a lot of little things that if you were to kind of compile them, you would start to see a bigger picture. Here's your person, 2 swords in reverse. So this is someone who doesn't want you to make any decisions, so they keep you confused. They keep you in indecision. They won't give you a straight answer. But you can definitely feel the energy change, right? You just can't get them to engage in any type of conversation or activities that might help you figure out why you feel this way. That's unfair, and that's not love. High Priestess in reverse. I knew it. This is about your intuition. I feel like if this is your reading, some of you may not like what your intuition's telling you. Maybe you think you're being paranoid, you're overthinking, you're making stuff up in your head, and so you're dismissing it rather than accepting that your intuition, that's your 24-hour guardian angel. It's your internal warning system. And when the soul feels uneasy, when the energy is wrong, when the energy shifts, you have to trust it because it's there to protect you, right? I knew it. This is about your intuition. If this is your reading, it's almost like you're waiting for hard evidence, or I don't know, like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop when you're already feeling uncomfortable, maybe unhappy, anxious. Here's your person, 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is not someone who's trying to create a victorious relationship where it's a win-win for both of you. It just feels like a miserable human being too. So no matter what you do, this person, it's never good enough, but you never quite understand why it's not good enough because they won't tell you. So they ask you to do something, maybe you do it exactly like they ask, and they're still irritated. You put 150% into this relationship and you can't make them happy, you can't figure it out. And they purposely keep you guessing, because when you're guessing and you're anxious and you're walking on eggshells, you're easier to control. You're not going to go anywhere because you don't have a solid answer. It feels like something you can fix. That's what I'm getting. This is you, 8 of Cups in reverse, and you're not walking away. I just said you won't go anywhere. I can't make it up. You won't leave because you don't even know if there's a problem or if you're making it up. And this is about your intuition. This reading is saying that your soul doesn't make this shit up. If it feels weird, it's weird. Here's your person's energy, 8 of Cups in reverse. They're not leaving either. 8-8 may be significant. You guys both got the 8 of Cups in reverse. They're not budging, and neither are you. And so it sits in this little, just like, infinite circle of uncertainty, distrust, sadness, lack of communication, intuition on fire, but you don't want to listen to it, or you don't know if it's true. It's stagnant. This is stagnation. This is a relationship with someone who has checked out but still sits there and makes you miserable. Listen to your intuition. I'm telling you, the Ace of Cups, you keep trying with this person. If this is your reading, I feel like you keep going. It's almost like you're turning the other cheek on a daily basis. You keep coming in with love and effort and solutions and what can we do to make this better, and you get shut down every time. I can feel it. Here's your person, because you're dealing with someone who can't generate their own light. This is a dark cloud. You're living with someone who is just dark. They're unhappy, they're unhealed, they're unaware, they don't care. Their light has dimmed and they're sucking the energy out of you because they can't create their own. And so they don't budge, because as long as you're willing to keep offering and keep giving and keep trying, why should they go anywhere? You deserve better than this. This isn't love. This is a give and take, classic give and take relationship that creates codependency. This is you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I knew it. You're giving, 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 and this person is taking, 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 to the point where some of you may be running out of resources. And I'm not just talking about money, energy, time, just mental health. You're just running, it's draining you on a daily basis because you're constantly in this fix-it mode of trying to figure out what the problem is with someone who doesn't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Because if you knew, and you knew how bad it was, how bad. If you knew how bad it was, you'd be out. And that this kind of energy doesn't want you to leave. They won't treat you well either. Page of Cups in reverse. They're freaking emotionally bankrupt and empty. This is the disconnect. This is someone who's very emotionally immature, emotionally dysregulated. This feels like you're dealing with a teenager and their cup is empty. And you, with your ace, keep trying to fill it and they keep dumping it out. This is a page. This isn't even a knight or a king. You can't fix this kind of energy, by the way. If you watch my readings, I say it all the time. You are not a rehabilitation center for broken people. You can't fix people like this. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like not only your intuition, but just your thought processes. If you sat down, you're smart, whoever you're, smarter than this person, smarter than your person, and put all, remember I said in the beginning, look, there's a little equation on the card. I don't know if you can see it, but if you took all these little incidents and you kind of put them together, right? You put the pieces together, you would see the bigger problem here, and it's not you. It's not you. It's almost like this person wants to keep you dumbed down. Like when you come up with an intelligent thing that, answer or conversation or something that needs, you kind of figure things out, they knock you down. They tell you you're crazy, you're making it up. And that will make you distrust your intuition, because now you don't, am I making it up? Am I thinking too hard? Trust your intuition. I'm telling you, you're smart. Smarter than this person. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's the player card. So you may have someone who even you suspect is cheating, or maybe you know they are. Maybe you've caught them in somebody's DMs, caught them on Messenger, whatever it may be. And you're still there, still trying to fix it, and you can't fix this energy. This is an energy, they haven't only checked out from you. This is someone who's checked out from themselves. So, they can't even check in to a relationship because they're not connected to themselves. They're just an empty vessel. Page of Cups in reverse. An empty, immature vessel. Here's you, the Four of Wands, wanting the stability. I feel like, you're the glue here that keeps this relationship together. You try to keep the household together. You try to keep the relationship together. You try to provide a comfortable, solid foundation for someone who just doesn't give a shit, who's empty. And so they're just going to take and take and take until you have nothing left. And that's when this kind of energy usually sets up, right? Plan B, maybe C, D, and E even. And for some of you, you are with someone who has a tendency to monkey branch in relationships, holding on to you until they get this one set up. This isn't love, by the way. Yeah, for some, Three of Cups in reverse. For some of you, there's a third party here. Maybe one of your friends I'm getting. Someone you know. Someone you've suspected. I said that earlier, didn't I? I'm getting that again. Someone you've suspected or has made you feel weird. But yeah, for some of you, I feel like you may have already caught that though. Or and maybe you didn't say. This is someone you can't even talk to, so like half the shit that you're seeing or feeling, you can't even bring up because you get shut down. Your intuition, this relationship is being held together by you, and this reading is about your intuition. You have to start trusting it. You've got to unbind this. You have to trust that this isn't you overthinking or making shit up in your head because you can't get an answer from this person. This is you taking these blindfolds off and putting these pieces back together. And here's your person, Queen of Wands reverse. There it is. There is a third party here. So part of their disconnect and checking out is because their energy's off with someone else. This isn't love. You deserve better. Trust your intuition. You don't need hard facts, hard evidence. Your intuition is there to protect you from needing that. Time to go. I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day.